I don't want us to miss out on that house. Could we buy it first and sell this one later? Let's just tailor a plan.
Hello.
You know we could afford a little investment if we did it together.
And Home Hub can even help you see what your house is worth and what you can borrow.
Sea change would be nice.
Why don't we look at your business and your home loan together?
Wherever you are on your home buying journey, CommBank's lenders are with you every step of the way.
Tonight, Shuey's all round after a sensational finish at Grange, but how much longer will the tournament be held there? The latest live. SA's domestic violence reality, why these women were moved on from a shelter, as thousands more rally around Australia. We're celebrating a major milestone on Flashback this week as one of SA's great service organisations turns 70. From humble beginnings at Port Adelaide, Meals on Wheels has gone on to prove vital for countless South Australians.
Meals on Wheels. Hi, John.
We have a bit of social talk and a bit of cheek.
How are you?
Well, I'm still going.
John Stribley is one of 4,500 South Aussies who get a knock at the door every day from volunteers like Judy Stone.
I've been doing Meals on Wheels for over 40 years.
John himself volunteered for more than 2 decades, never imagining he'd become a customer.
I live by myself, and while I could cook with effort, it makes a great deal of difference.
So whose idea was all of this?
It was founded by a wonderful person, Doris Taylor.
Doris was a trailblazer in the 1950s who saw the need for her service after visiting what was then called the Parkside Lunatic Asylum.
People had been admitted into that place, and after having a few weeks of nourishing meals had actually improved quite significantly in their mental health.
Sharon Brewer is Meals on Wheels CEO.
So she set about trying to prevent people from moving into institutional care by providing them with great food and connection close to home.
The first branch opened at Port Adelaide in 1954, and while high-vis is all the rage today, back in the 60s volunteers looked more like nurses. That's Doris in the wheelchair. A disability was never going to slow her down.
She had a powered wheelchair, and I think she'd had somebody tune it up, because we've seen footage of that thing and it just flew.
The idea caught on fast, and by the time the 15 millionth meal was delivered in 1986, the Premier had the honours. The Governor helped out with the 20 million.
And it was one hot set of wheels this particular meal was going in. Presenting the meal was nothing new to Dame Roma. She used to be a Meals on Wheels volunteer for 3 years.
I was always talking until I reached the door on the way out.
Her successors continuing the patronage.
A hug and a kiss from the state's governor came free with 89-year-old Jean Clark's meal.
Mr. God, this is your lunch for today.
It's always been about more than just the food.
Well, lots of the clients just don't see anybody during the day except us.
Mr. Hoppy, you there? Come in.
A little chat is very important to them, and also for their families, it's peace of mind that somebody is checking up on mum or dad.
The biggest challenge of the last 70 years, undoubtedly, COVID.
Overnight, Meals on Wheels has 50% more clients to deliver to and has lost 60% of their volunteers who are over 70.
But they found solutions to continue to look after those most in need.
It's not just freshly cooked meals, but vital human interaction.
I just think it's something that everybody gets something out of. You know, it's like most things. Whatever you give, you get far more back.
56 million meals and counting.
Happy birthday, Meals on Wheels.
Great work. 2 rare items recovered from the Titanic have